Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit, Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of Dominic. Honorable Francis Barron, Minister for Foreign Affairs and Caribbean Affairs. Honorable Rayburn Blackmore, Minister for Justice, Immigration and National Security. Other Honorable Member of Cabinet, His Excellency Steve Farrell, Secretary to the Cabinet. Mrs. Ronald Edwards, Financial Secretary. Mrs. Xiaomie Burton, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Caribbean Affairs. Other permanent secretaries, other invited guests, member of the media, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to attend today's momentous ceremony to sign economic and technical cooperation agreement and the military aid agreement with His Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Skerrit, and exchange the letter for the 7th Agricultural Technical Cooperation. On behalf of the Chinese government and in my own name, I would like to extend my warm congratulations to the Dominican government and its people on these fruitful agreements. The signing of these agreements is not only a reflection of the valuable China-Dominic friendship, but also a symbol of China's quick and strong support to the recovery and rebuilding the efforts of Dominic after the ravages of Hurricane Maria. More than 2 months ago, this beautiful island suffered the most devastating and catastrophic hurricane in history, by which public infrastructure was severely impacted and many citizens were displaced. Regardless of distance, the Chinese government and the people feel strongly empathy for what you have experienced. We stand together more closely in face of this natural disaster. His Excellency Chinese Premier Li Keqiang and His Excellency Foreign Minister Wang Yi sent messages of sympathy to Honorable Prime Minister Skerrit and Honorable Foreign Minister Francis Barron immediately after the disaster. We provided emergency humanitarian relief cash aid of $800,000 to the Dominican government. Furthermore, China has offered a grant of $3 million through United Nations Development Program to implement the roof restoration project in Dominic. The materials of the project are under the process of procurement by the UNDP and expected to arrive in Roseau Port next month. We hope the project will start soon and be completed within 3 months. In recent days, I walked in Roseau and saw clean streets, open markets, and good order. We are happy to see Dominic has made remarkable progress in recovery and the rebuilding process under the strong leadership of Prime Minister Skerrit and its government. We greatly appreciate the Dominican people's indulgence, optimism, and courage shown in this process. We also laud Dominic's ambitious vision to build the first climate-resilient nation and will continue to provide resolute support to Dominica's recovery efforts for a bright future. Ladies and gentlemen, today we signed 3 new aid agreements to provide more support to our Dominican friends, which will open a new page for China-Dominican friendship and cooperation. By these new agreements, firstly, China will provide a grant of 100 million RMB, 100 million RMB, something like the 14 million US dollars. To implement post-hurricane rebuilding projects, especially in the field of public infrastructure. We are looking forward to receiving the project proposal from Dominican government. Secondly, Defense Ministry of China will provide Dominic with logistic material assistance grants to the value of 20 million RMB, something like the 3 million US dollars, to strengthen Dominica's rebuilding capacity. Thirdly, China will send agricultural experts to Dominic to implement 7th Agriculture Technical Cooperation as soon as possible, which will help Dominicans to better revitalize the agriculture industry. With regard to the existing aiding projects, such as New National Hospital Project, West Coast Road Rehabilitation Project, and the York Valley Bridge Project, which was stopped by Hurricane Maria. All of us hope these projects will be restarted soon, but we still need to wait some time. Assessment of current status of these projects, including the damaging degree and project quality, needs to be done first. The advanced working group from relevant companies will come back to Dominic soon, and these projects will resume construction when conditions permitted. So far, 6 phases of agriculture technical cooperation has been implemented, which won high praise from Dominican government and people. Dominican Ministry of Agriculture and Fishery planned to present a prize to Chinese agriculture experts for their outstanding contribution in this September, which was suspended by Hurricane Maria. On behalf of the Chinese Embassy, I would like to express deep thanks to the Dominican government and the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries. I would also like to take this opportunity to inform you the new Chinese medical team has been selected and are ready to come to Dominic to provide high-quality health care service according to the medical aid agreement we already signed early this year. This will enhance our substantial cooperation for post-hurricane medical service in Dominic. Ladies and gentlemen, we regard Dominic as our close and important friend in Latin and the Caribbean area. Since the establishment of diplomatic relations, our friendship and cooperation has been further consolidated. China provides strong support to Dominica's development in the area of economic, education, infrastructure, and disaster reduction within our capacity. We also appreciate the coordination between our 2 countries on international and regional issues. I would like to assure you that Dominic will want China's firm support on the road of rebuilding a better homeland. Dear friends, on October 24th, the 19th National Congress of the Chinese Communist Party successfully concluded in Beijing, which solemnly declares the socialism with Chinese characteristics crossed the threshold to a new era. The Congress established Xi Jinping thought on socialism with Chinese characteristics for the new era as our party's new theoretical guidelines. It consists of strategic plans for our work in 17 areas, including the economy, politics, rule of law, science and technology, culture, education, people's welfare, ecology, national defense, diplomacy, party building, etc. The Congress also laid out China's major diplomatic visions as to build a new type of international relations and a community of shared future for mankind. Chinese diplomacy aims to build an open, inclusive, clean, and beautiful world that enjoys lasting peace, universal security, and common prosperity. Now, China's development has entered a new era. We are ready to join hands with each and every one of you present today and with Dominic friends from all sectors to build a lasting China-Dominic friendship that will help Dominic to better recover from post-Hurricane dilemma, deliver more benefits to the people of our two countries, and contribute to the creation of a community of shared future for mankind. I wish Dominic a bright future, and I wish our friendship lasting forever. Thank you.